Hello, my name is Elizabeth House, and I'll be evaluating the adoption process, resulting in improving a success rate within the Amazing Mutts Puppy Rescue Incorporated. As of now, there's an overwhelming number of puppies and adult dogs in shelters and strays, all within the rural areas of this country. The situation is finding these animals quality homes and the animals remaining in these homes long term. Currently, there's a stark number of puppies and dogs that end up back in the foster families or taken to local shelters after being adopted through the Amazing Mutt Puppy Rescue. In other words, this is called a failed placement. Amazing Mutts Puppy Rescue Incorporated has been operating since 2012 through the ownership of Stacy Smith. Unable to turn away a request to take in a puppy or dog in need is Amazing Mutts Puppy Rescue's demise. Her love and dedication for this cause has been contagious and has recruited like-minded individuals as volunteers to provide support to the nonprofit. Within this, it's operating at its most successful capacity. The New Jersey-based rescue has successfully found homes for an impressive number of strays from all parts of the country. The overwhelming need in rural areas for organizations like Amazing Mutts Puppy Rescue Incorporated to combat this real crisis. However, the application and vetting process for potential owners is currently flawed. In an effort to save as many dogs and puppies as possible, there can be 20 to 30 available for adoption at any one time. Although the term puppy is in the organization's name, often a mother and dog and her puppies are taken in and placed into a volunteer foster home. The mother dog now also is in need to be found a home. An alarming amount of these dogs and puppies are being returned back to the rescue. While investigating Amazing Mutt Puppy Rescue's application process, there are many flaws. I have personally worked directly with Amazing Mutts Rescue Incorporated for the past 5 years. As a volunteer for this organization, you are expected to wear many hats. There is no formal training that comes along with these roles, which is part of the problem. Volunteers are often asked to be graphic design artists, transporters of live animals, liaisons between potential owners and foster caretakers, canine behavioral specialists, and not without mentioning veterinary techs. This is in effect to cut costs for the nonprofit. The opportunity. There's an opportunity to improve the success rate in which these animals are placed in appropriate, loving homes and remain in these homes long term. Currently, Amazing Mutts Puppy Rescue operates through a web page, Facebook page, and in-person events to provide access to people to the available puppies. At any point in time, there may be 20 to 30 plus or minus dogs and puppies available for adopters. Although the website currently has strict guidelines for application approval, I have personally witnessed the approval of an adoption through visual vetting only. In other words, instead of reviewing an application, we simply look at the potential adopter and decide whether or not we are going to allow them to take home a puppy. Because of this, the percentage of dogs and puppies returning to the foster home is extremely high, and often without notice, the animal is left outside the door of a known volunteer's home within the community. Key factors for success. Identifying why these animals are being returned to the foster home, following through with current adoption applications, and implementing new comprehensive guidelines. Also, limiting the amount of puppies and dogs that are available for adoption while these new systems are being improved and implemented through the application process. Also, requiring the potential adopters to provide current vet references if available, general character references, in-home visit verifying the families have an appropriate home setting for the potential animal. Potential adopters also must attend a canine behavioral training with their new puppy or dog just to ensure that they understand why and how dogs act the way they do. Analyzing the alternatives. We'll look at both how this will improve the rate and what are the benefits and the risks. Strategic options. Volunteers must be trained to follow appropriate application processes and placement procedures. Following the strict guidelines currently in place, the owner of the company needs to evaluate current needs of Amazing Mutts, bringing the trained individuals for appropriate services such as medical veterinary care. The benefits. Improving the home placement success rate has benefits in several areas for this organization, community, and the crisis overall. Amazing Mutts Puppy Rescue Incorporated is able to lower its failed home placements and in return invest energy and resources into more dogs and puppies in needs of homes. This also creates a more credibility name, allowing for better quality and potential adopters, enticing new volunteers to join the rescue, and donations could increase. Altogether, the rescue continues its mission. There are some risks, and the risks are large. The new changes in procedures could mean a decrease in applications. Less scrupulous vetting does allow a handful of wonderful homes that may not look great on paper, but will provide a wonderful home for these puppies and dogs. The rescue may lose volunteers. As a result, more work will be done in an effort to implement the new procedures. Most impactful risk would be loss in revenue because of the decrease in intake of dogs and puppies in need. And unfortunately, there is value in rehoming. When a placement fails, the family does not receive the adoption fee back, and essentially an additional fee is charged to the new placement family. In other words, 2 fees being charged instead of the 1. So we have a call to action here. Step 1, puppies and dogs are given behavioral assessments to identify the best family structure. Step 2, new applications to provide vet references if available, character references followed by a series of lifestyle questions to best place a puppy or dog. Step 3, once approved, a puppy or dog is chosen. Potential owner must pass home inspection with potential puppy/dog present and complete a pre-puppy placement behavioral class. This is to ensure the new owners understand basic dog nature. Step 4, in an event there is a behavioral lifestyle issue, new owner must agree to professional behavior intervention before the puppy and dog is returned to the rescue. Volunteer training is also part of this. Placement only to be approved by the owner, Stacy Smith. Applications must be 100% complete before submitted for approval, and all requirements for the new application and placement procedures must be completed.